They don't call her Cruisin' with Kendra for nothing. She has the drive, and her love of classic cars takes her a great distance. Michael Schlesinger highlights Kendra's mission to rev up her passion and pass it on to others.
Car culture is everything. The stories, the people, it's so much flavor and so rich.
Kendra Summers' love of cars is invaluable. She left a TV news job in Green Bay to pursue something so near and dear to her. For now, her work can be found, as she says, living digitally on Instagram, Facebook, and various trade publications. It's appropriately called Cruisin' with Kendra.
Hey guys, welcome to Fuel Curb. I'm Kendra Summer from Cruising with Kendra.
No doubt she racks up the miles on the road.
One day we're in California, the next we're in Vegas, we're in Vermont. I don't even keep track of the miles because I can't.
She's been chasing her dream for a few years now, and you might say she's caught up with it and made it something real.
Everyone drives, everyone should love cars, and there's space for everyone in this industry. We actually do a segment called We Can Drive It, and that highlights strong women in the industry. We've talked to everybody from the director of quality for Roush Engines to media personalities to just pretty much everybody, and it's neat to see such a female presence in what is called a male-dominated field.
And it's not just the women. She also has the next generation of all genders in mind.
One of the big pushes in the automotive industry is to get the next generation involved, to get them wrenching, to get them under the hood. There's been several initiatives and several pushes to go there. Companies like SEMA, they're all about the next generation. I know even Scott Walker had something recently where he was giving money to the trade. So it's out there, you just have to look. To be able to create content that shows women in the industry, to be able to create content that appeals to youth and gets kids involved in the automotive industry, and to be able to go to all these great events. I mean, we go out, we go and we cover SEMA, Barrett-Jackson, Mecum, the people you meet. I mean, when we were out at one of the events, you see people like Tim Allen, you see, they're big car enthusiasts, different level of celebrity, different level of people. Everybody loves automotive. Okay, ready to cruise?
Ready.
Let's try it out. Let's do this.
And we're off on a journey like no other in a '67 Mercury Cougar XR7. There's nothing like the smell of this car.
Oh my gosh. That mixed with exhaust.
There is nothing like this driving this, right? And the sensation.
Oh, they don't make cars like they used to. Everything from the rumble of the engine to that exhaust, and just the feel that you get when you drive one of these. I wasn't around when these cars came out originally, but I've heard the stories from my dad and people that grew up in that era, and it just kind of puts you back in happy times.
Yeah.
Normally when I drive one of these cars, like a Mustang or some of my Internationals, I'll turn on the Beach Boys and just cruise.
I don't see any GPS in here at all.
No.
Or
Air conditioning?
Air conditioning, MP3. There's not. Where can I charge my phone? Is there a place?
It's definitely bone stock in here, but that's kind of charming.
And this is all AM. There's no FM on this radio, by the way.
Correct.
But you got to respect it and treat it carefully.
Mike Manto from Ashburn specializes in muscle cars. He starts it up where Kendra left it off. He loves tinkering.
It has a nice sound to it when you tromp on it, and if you got a 4-barrel and the extra barrels kick in, or if you got a 6-barrel or 8-barrel, you're in heaven.
This particular engine has a different sound. It's definitely more vintage. The proud owner of this 1940 Ford Deluxe Coupe is Ross Obermeyer from Slinger.
The engine. It's pure nostalgia. That's the way they were built back in the 50s and 60s. And there are guys that still build them this way today, but it's pretty much the way I built it in high school. Although a little more good stuff that I couldn't afford then. Yeah.
Does it purr?
Yeah, it runs nice, yeah.
In all, this classic car enthusiast has 6 in his possession, but this one stands out the most.
It just brings back happy memories. Because my dad loved 40s and we did it together, and I think of him when I drive it and the good times I had as a kid.
And it's those memories shared collectively by everyone participating in any local car show, fueling this one very popular passion, not likely to ever stall over time.
These enthusiasts all have these great stories about, you know, this was their car in high school, or, you know, they got married, you know, and they drove that car. Car culture connects people. It's special.